Okay, all set to go. So in now for the Angels, Julio Rodriguez. A little bit low. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Riley Green stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitches in there. 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
In the air on the infield. Rojas snags it for the second out. It'll bring up Adam Duvall. First pitch just misses. That catches the corner. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering way off the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2 outs. That one is upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And they'll do it again.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and You know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly. Even improve, but I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Here's Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. He's so good at getting his arm. Extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're level. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That one drilled left field. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Jonah Heim. 4 runs already in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swung on, belted. That's carrying. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Kevin Pillar. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Nice grab. Over to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that just misses.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And misses inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that's outside. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Ripped on a line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here comes a pitch. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Tommy Troy up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
He goes down looking. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Doubled his first time up. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the game.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things.
Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him.
It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. And now the center fielder, Julio. Rodriguez. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. One away. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Right through there for a strike. McClain launched a homer in his most recent game. Splits the plate. 0-2 now. One out, bases empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. One down, bases empty, and that's way high. And a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand, but what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, smooth as it gets, and it had to be with
the over to make the catch. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. That smash towards center. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Tap foul at the plate. Trout went deep in his most recent game. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes Bryce Harper, leading the AL in batting average. And a foul ball. Trout stands at first with one out. Squirts away a little bit. And a pitch. And ball one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. Here on the south side, second inning set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's a strike. Soler matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Adam Duvall at the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
No score here in the second. That misses. Ball two.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
In the air, right field. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
3-3. You're out.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying